Some time ago on Instagram, I saw someone making amala with hand mixer, and that was when I knew that amala was really giving people a hard time. And I think that what we may all be missing is just one tip to make the smoothest amala without lumps. So if you desire to make silky smooth amala that doesn't require any kitchen gadget, keep watching because I'm about to share the one tip for success. Hello beautiful people, how are you doing today? My name is Remy. I make videos from Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm back here with another very useful kitchen tip. So the first and only tip I think anyone can use to make the smoothest lump-free amala is to use original elubo, and by original I mean elubo gbodo, the one that is made strictly from yam. And the way to make sure of this is to buy and blend yourself, and this is the yam that I'm talking about. It's called gbodo, and it is what yam flour is made of. The type of spatula you use really doesn't matter. Just choose the type that you're familiar with and you can use very well. Alright, so I'll bring water to a boil. I already started boiling in a kettle, and I'm going to turn it into this pan and allow it to still boil. Just make sure that it is rolling boil. Let me quickly mention that there are people now who sell good quality elubo that have not been mixed. So you can buy if you cannot go through the stress of buying and blending yourself. So the water is boiled now, and I will pour in 1 cup of elubo into the water and immediately begin to mix it. And by the way, my cup is not the regular measuring cup, so it is about 1 cup and a half of that. I thought to mention that. So just continue to stir. If it looks lumpy, don't worry about anything. Just continue, keep stirring, and if it looks like it's not coming together very well, you can add some elubo, which I am going to do very soon. And that's it. I'm adding a bit more to bring everything together. At this stage, you want to stir gently so that you do not have yam flour all over the place. If you find this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up by liking this video, and also do subscribe to my channel. There are loads of amazing recipes on this channel and loads that I want to bring to you. It is starting to look good, but I decided to add just a little bit more. So in total, I used about 2 cups of yam flour. And that is the thing about using quality yam flour. You will not need a lot. If you buy all those ones that they add all sorts to it, I don't know, you will just be pouring and pouring yam flour inside water. It will not come together on time. But if you buy correct elubo gbodo, a little like this, it don't catch. And like we like to say in this part, it will rise. It will rise well. Let's not forget that I'm still mixing and turning the amala to make sure that I incorporate the flour very well, such that I cannot see the yam flour at all. This is basic, and if you do not get any lumps now, there's no way lumps can show up later, of course. Alright, that's enough turning, and now I'm going to add a bit of water to further cook the amala. Please use just a little water, not much, not too much at all, just a little to cook it. And I will scrape amala off the spatula so I can take it out and cover the amala to cook. And while I was scraping the sides of the pot, the spoon broke. It broke. And it's not like the amala is that strong. It's just this spoon that is not strong enough, but it will finish this job. So cover it to cook. I cooked for another 3 to 5 minutes. I have turned down the heat, and I will begin to gently work in the water into the amala so it doesn't splash on me or just mess up the whole place. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not, and also check out my other videos. I know you will find something that you really like and is useful to you. Thank you. It looks lumpy at this stage, but it is nothing to worry about because simply mixing it well will fix it. And as you can see here, it's starting to look good and smooth. A little more time and energy and we will be done with this, so don't go anywhere. You have to see the results. Let me bring the camera closer so you can see it. Look at that. Smooth, lump free. And I'll give it one final mixing before I pack everything away from the pot. I have lightly oiled the spoon so that the amala doesn't stick to it. Tell me that you don't want to eat amala right now. Tell me. This amala looks so good. The texture is lovely. It is not too soft and it is not hard. This amala is so good. And I'm going to wrap in bits in this transparent plastic bag since we're not ready to eat. This quantity of amala served 4 of us, 2 adults and 2 children. So guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you find this video useful. Also subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again with another fantastic recipe. From me and my amala, we say bye bye.